Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai. 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 All praises goes to Yahweh. Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Milestone. You know, salutation to all the hopeful elective Akim and all four corners of the earth for their pushing this work and sincerely and true, righteously for Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh, Shai, HaMashiach. You know, and just let you know, man, we're in the last days and things is about to heat up. So let me read this here from 2 Peter chapter 3, and I'm going to start at 8. It's about, beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. And we know that the most of timing is different than our timing, you know what I mean? The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, man. If Yahweh say he can do something, Yahweh say he can do something, he's going to do it, man. It's coming to pass. Just wait for it. That one day, we say, as some may count slackness, but it's long suffering to us ward, not willing that any shall perish, but all shall come to repentance. He's talking about the elect, man. You know, you don't want none of the elect to perish, but all shall come to repentance, man. You know what I mean? But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. You know, what do a thief do? How do a thief enter? Yeah, they break in, or they sneak in, which you are snoozing, asleep, not paying attention, and then come upon you. In the which the heavens shall pass away with great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. So what's the elements? Everything that's within this earth, man. The earth, atmosphere, everything that's within this earth. You know what I'm saying? Will melt with fervent heat. Shall be burnt up. You know, we're talking about these concrete jungle towers out there. Remind these people of the Caucasus Mountains, east of the Caucasus Mountains. You know, all this satellite space and Star Wars program they got. The military. You know, the military, man, you know, all their little ship and submarines, all that shit gonna be burnt up. Everything, you know, the people, you know what I'm saying? Trees, the animals, everything's going to be burnt up, man. Ain't nothing getting away, man. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person you ought to be in all holy conversation and godliness. You know, you got to be a watchman. You got to be on alert, man. You know, you got to stay in the faith. You got to keep prayed up. You know, and you got to keep on your whole armor, because look, he says, seeing then that all these things should be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness. So you don't need to be on no BS, man, when these times come, man. You gotta be looking forward and praying and crying out to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Looking for the hastening unto the coming of the day of the Lord, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Fervent heat. I mean, this is extreme heat, man. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? This is like Sodom and Gomorrah back in the days, like brimstone and fire that still burn to this day. That's heat. That's not far from heaven, man. Even though the earth is going to do the little fire first, but man, Yahweh add to it, and Yahweh shall add to it, man, ain't nothing going to survive this year, man. Let me read, I got a little Revelations 18. And after this I saw an angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, is fallen. Who's Babylon the Great? America today is Babylon the Great, man. This is modern day Babylon, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything that happened in ancient Babylon is happening here in America, man. This is a land of confusion. Anything goes in America. Man can marry man, woman can marry woman. You know what I'm saying? You can sleep with animals. You know what I'm saying? You can eat all kind of defiling, unclean foods. You can breathe polluted air. You can make the food GMO. And you can sleep with your brother's wife. You can sleep with your neighbor's wife. You know what I'm saying? You can partake in all kind of philosophies of the world, all kind of worldly doctrine. You can worship any kind of idol you want to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can let a woman rule over you. I mean, anything goes in America. Put it that way, man. That's just how it is. He says, Babylon the Great is fallen, is fallen. You know, this prophecy, you know, America is going to fall, man. O daughter of Babylon who ought to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? This is a friggin' America today. You ain't talking about ancient Babylon. It's talking about spiritual Babylon. You know? And it's become a habitation of devils, man. Ain't nothing but devils in this place, man. They committed all kind of fornication, sorcery, devil worship, human sacrifice. I mean, they're doing anything goes in this Babylonian system, country. And the whole of every foul spirit and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, man. You know? And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. All the kings of the earth partake in this here. They benefit from this here, man. From America. You know what I'm saying? Which is known as the greatest nation on earth. But because of their military. You know? And their fake promissory note IOU. You know what I'm saying? The fake money. And the merchants of the earth are wax rich through the abundance of her delicacies. You know? Look at Arabia, look at over there in Arabia and them places, East Indies. Look at China, how rich they got. Off of Jake buying all the bullshit that they buy, everything you got that you buy made in China or Korea. You know what I'm saying? Or Japan. Everything you buy, man. At lower price, even your medicine that the people take. That counterfeit medicine, you know what I'm saying? That fake ass medicine. It come from outside. Everything is generic, man. All these people getting rich off of America, man. Off of Jake spending all this useless money on this madness. And the merchants of the earth are wax rich through the abundance of her delicacies, man, you know? And I heard a voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. You know, that's Yahweh calling, man. Calling for the elect to come out of this madness, man. Be ye separate from this shit, you know? And be ye not partakers of her sins, man. Wake up. Come out of this madness. You know, don't become no faggot. Don't become no lesbian. You know, don't sleep with your brother's wife. Don't eat this defiled food, especially pork and the shellfish and all this madness. You know what I'm saying? Come out to her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins. You know, the devil worship it. You worship it, it says there about here. You know, this fake Messiah. You know, they're selling with tickets in these churches. You know what I'm saying? Women dressing like whores, these tight ass dresses. Men dressing like faggots, like fucking Kurt Franklin with that goddamn tight ass skin fit pants on. Come on, man. What's saying? And they in church singing all this bullshit and dancing like that out to their goddamn mind. And you receive none of her plagues, man. Them plagues that went to ancient Egypt, they're coming to America. Plus, you know, for her sins are reached up unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. You know, it says right here, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. All these wicked works that they got going on in here is going to be burned up, man. All the merchants, trading, all that, that's done. You know what I'm saying? Verse 30, nevertheless, we according to his promise, looking for a new heaven and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. You know, this thing going to come to, the so-called white man is destroyed, eradicated, man, and these heathens, man, and it's not going to come to this earth. It's purified and refreshed. You know, you can't take a new thing and put it on the old thing. The old thing has to be destroyed and dug up and break down first before you can start a new base, a foundation. You know, yeah? So this got to be destroyed, man. America got to be destroyed. This earth got to be purified, man. Jerusalem got to be destroyed before it's rebuilt, you know. We can't go back into our land's defiled. They got the biggest gay parade, fucking pride parade. Every year they got this bullshit defiling the land. All them faggots and Palestinians over there in our land, defiling our land like it's their shit. Come on, man. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for a new heaven and new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye, looking for such thing, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot or blemish, blameless. And he's talking about the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? He want to find you in order, man, when he comes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got another scripture too. This is Malachi. This is Malachi. Let me find it right here. Malachi chapter 4 and 1. Behold, the day cometh, he said, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. You know, when it's like the oven be hot as hell. You can't even breathe messing around that oven. And all the proud, yeah. Okay, who's the proud on earth? Those that do wickedly, man. And all those that do wickedly shall be stubble. You know what stubble is? Just garbage, ash, nothing. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Burn your ass up. I pray that I'm not part of that. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings. And ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall, and ye shall tread down the wicked, for there shall be ashes under the sole of your feet. In the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord. You know? Yeah, so, I mean, let me see, with Zechariah. The Most High ain't playing, man. He's ready for business, man, you know what I'm saying? Two-thirds of our people definitely going to be destroyed, man, you know? Because they're hard-headed, they won't listen, man. You know, they want to just do their own thing. They don't think about Yahweh Hashem Yahshua right now, or his laws, statute, and judgment. They just think that they can wait till that time come that they can just say, I'm going to turn back to Yahweh Hashem. It'd be too late. That door's closed, no man can open that door. You know? Because that's all they want to do is sit here and devise iniquity, you know, like in Micah chapter 2, it's a woe to them. Woe is destruction to them that devise iniquity and work evils upon their bed. When the morning light is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands to do it. And this mostly them fucking crackers, man, the so-called white man. They got the powers to do this wickedness, man. You know, to keep their foot on our head like ain't nothing. Like bugs. You ever squash a bug? But that's how they think they could just do us, you know what I'm saying? Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your neck. Neither shall ye go hauntily, for this time is evil. In that day shall one take up a parable against you and lament, with a doleful lamentation, and say, woe, I say, Salaki, we be utterly spoiled and have changed a portion of my people. How hath he removed it from me, turning away he hath divided our field. Therefore thou shalt have none that shall cast a cord by lots in the congregation of the Lord. Prophesy ye not, say they to them that prophesy, they shall not prophesy to them, that they shall not take shame. O thou that art named the house of Jacob, is the Spirit of the Lord straightened? Are we his doing? Do not my word do good to him that walketh uprightly? You know, Yahshua is calling his people, man. You know what I'm saying? He's calling his people, man. You know, out to this madness. Let me see. Let me go to Luke 12 and 49. Because a lot of people think that Yahweh is coming with roses and gifts and all that madness here. Yahweh ain't coming with that, man. You know what I'm saying? He's coming with fire, man. You know, they're talking about peace and love and let bygones be bygones. But it says here, Luke 12 and 49. He said, I am come to send fire on earth. And what will I, if it be already kingdom, you know? Like we always say, man, you know, this earth is already going to be on fire when Yahweh shall come. From all the race wars, the looting, the little wars here and there, you know? But I have a baptism to be baptized with, you know what I'm saying? That fire, man. And how am I strengthened till it be accomplished? Suppose you that I am come to give peace on earth, I tell you no, but rather division. He ain't bringing no peace, he ain't coming with no peace, man. He can bring division amongst these people, man. He said, from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house, divided 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. The father should be divided against the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. You know? So it's just to show you, man. You know, peace, man. Any peace you hear, that's false peace. You know? And I always hear a lot of people talk about, I can't wait till the Lord come back. You don't even know the Lord. How you gonna wait till the Lord come? You don't know who the Lord. You don't want to see the Lord when he come back, man. Believe me, unless you're living in righteousness, you don't want to see Yahweh Shai when he come. You know, like in Amos 5 and 18, he said, woe unto you that devise, that select, that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? You know, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. It ain't nothing sweet, man. You look, oh, man, I can't wait till Yahweh Shai come back. Or till Jesus come back. What profit is this to you, man? You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be no light, man. It's going to be darkness. It's not going to be sweet but sour. You know, it's not going to be soft but painful. It says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned his hand against the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness at all in it? You know what I mean? Come on, man. Ain't gonna be no luck for you in them days, Joe. If you're not part of the elect, if you're not part of the 144,000, you know what I'm saying? Man, there's nothing good for you. Nothing. Let me see. Isaiah 66. There's nothing good in it for you. Yes, there's nothing good. What I just read, Amos. Okay, let me read this here. This is Isaiah 66 and 15, because this is how the Yahweh is coming. He said, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots, like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury. Yeah, no peace. And his rebuke with flames of fire, man. That's how he's coming back, man. With fire, man. Payback in the Maybach, man. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. Not some flesh, all flesh. And the slain of the Lord shall be many. You know what I mean? So, just prepare, man. And get ready for this ass whooping, Esau. You know? And you two turtle ass niggas. Yeah. All you motherfuckers that benefit from that transatlantic slave trade, man. And living deliciously. Man, prepare for this ass whooping, man. That's all you gotta do. Let me see. I got another little scripture here. I gotta finish this in Revelations, man. Book falling apart here, man. Ugly, so. Jesus. Anyway, Revelations 18. Let me get back to this Revelations 18. When it says, for her sins, this verse 5, for her sins have reached up to heaven, unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. All that wickedness, man, that America done, man. You know what I'm saying? How they went into every land, and they raped, they murdered, they steal, they took what they want, fuck a whole nation of people up, and put the name on their land. You know what I'm saying? And put some fucking embargoes and all kind of shits, stipulations and taxes on these people, man. He said, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she have filled, fill her double. You know, you United Nations, man, you allies, that's allies to America that went in with her, man, y'all finna feel this wrath too. You know? How much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously. America been, I mean, man, America been living deliciously for years, man, for a long time. So much torment and sorrow give her, man. For she saith in her heart, I sit as a queen. And what is a queen? A fucking whore, man. And I'm no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Oh, it can't be touched. You know? You can't be touched. Yeah. Oh, you got the military, you know. You got the military. Nobody can mess with you, man. You know, so you can't be touched. You got all the air fleet. You know, you got all the crack carriers in the waters. You can't be touched. You know, you got your satellite programs and all that shit there. You Star Wars, but you can't be touched. You're the strongest nation. Okay. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day. Man, the most they can hate you like all in one. Death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is Yahweh, our power, who judges her. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, man, shall bewail and lament for her. Yeah, they ain't be able to make no more money. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody be buying their bullshit no more. They're finna feel this wrath too. And shall bewail and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, man. They're gonna stay back in their place and they're gonna see America on smoke, just rising up, non-stop. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, the great city, Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is judgment come. 1 hour America is to be destroyed, man. You know what I mean? And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. They're not that bullshit selling no more. That high prices crap that they're selling. You know what I'm saying? That's defiled stuff they're selling at a high price. Causing Jake to suffer, man. Alright. I mean, The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all fine wood and all manner of vessels of ivory and all manner of vessels of precious wood and of brass and on iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oils and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men. You know how much souls of men you took? God damn. Hey, Esau, man, check this out. America, man, you got a lot to pay for, man. And the fruit that thy soul lusted after and departed from thee. You know? And all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee. And thou shalt find them no more at all, man. Look, you ain't able to plant a seed in this land no more. It ain't gonna be desolate and wasted, man. The gases here, you know, from the radiation, you know, the nuclear fallout. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, the great city that was clothed in fine linen, and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, man. You know? They're going to be mocking you, America. And every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city, man? You know? America used to be the greatest city. Look at this shit now. Stubble. Ash. Just like Sodom and Gomorrah. And they cast dust on their head and cried, weeping and wailing, and saying, Alas, alas, the great city wherein were made rich all that had ship in the sea by reason of her coastlines, for in 1 hour she is made desolate. Rejoice over her, thou heavens, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for Most High have avenged you on her. You know? And the mighty angel took up a stone like the great milestone, man. That's all like GMS. Who come to break down these philosophies of the world, man. You know, all this bullshit they're pushing out there. And cast it into the sea. That sea represents the people, right? Saying, Thus with violence shall that great city of Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. And with that, our praises goes to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles, the elders, a great milestone. Salutation to all the hopeful elect of Akim and all 4 corners of this earth. They're pushing this work righteously and sincerely, and true for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Hamashiach. Death to America and ba 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 ba.